Once you have something that's good enough to put into market, it's good and you do that, but then you keep going with it.
Yes.
You keep improving.
Hello, I'm João Miranda and welcome to the explanation of Vision Box 2.0. This has been a great journey since the first box, which was released many years ago, and there have been a lot of improvements, and now we have a much better finished product with better quality, and not only that, but we also had a lot of great features that I'm sure that you are going to enjoy. So this is the packaging that you have received. Let's see what's inside. You will see that inside there are actually 3 papers. This is a paper, a white paper for predictions. This is a blue paper which resembles a bicycle playing card, blue, and also a red card which is also the double-sided, double-faced, just like this. So besides that, there is your vision box with its lid. And also, inside, this is the new reset magnetic gimmick that makes the reset even faster than the previous model. So this is exactly the materials that you receive with your Vision Box. So now I will explain you how to get access to the gimmick and how it works. So you will see that there is a little silver part. This is in fact a little magnet which has a little bit of velvet at the end. And you will notice when you grab your box, when you place it, you will notice that it will stick to one of the corners. Then the only thing you need to do is pull this part gently up, just like this, and you can see the interior of your box that people actually won't see that much. You'll know why in just a few moments. And this gimmick, okay? It's normal when you do this many times, you'll notice that appears like a little marking over here in your little piece. This is not a problem at all, because if you just rub like this for a few seconds, it goes completely off like this, and it lasts hundreds, if not thousands of performances. So now you are going to actually prepare your gimmick, and then I'll explain you how everything works. But before that, I'm going to grab, for explanation purposes, the playing card. And I place the box aside. So now you are going to remove very carefully this double-sided tape, okay? I'm going to remove it right now. Remove it like this, just like so. And then you are going to attach the card. So you are going to align this edge right here and this one right over this corner. It's very careful, be very careful, it's very important. You must align it. Okay, normally I'll place my middle finger of my right hand and my left thumb to help aligning as better as possible these edges, okay? Just like this, okay? Now, what you have to do is to fold this part over, like this. And then this part all the way to the top, and you will see that there will be a very small edge protruding. It's perfect like this. It's very important that this edge stays like this. So you do this, and you have your piece right here, okay? If you need, you can see there is a little bit of card, just a tiny bit protruding. You need to trim this in case this happens, but it's not a problem. Just need to trim a little bit with a pair of scissors, very carefully. And now that you did this, it's important that you crease the folds around the card, okay? It's very important to assure that when the piece goes into the box, as you will see in just a moment, that it will stay flat. So the great thing is that like this, when you start the routine, you can really show the card and fold it like this. No one will notice this small edge over here at the bottom, like this. Once the card is very well creased, you are going to place it in the box. And you don't know, but these magnets will attract to another magnet which is in the bottom. If I do this, you might see some with the light. This part will be covered anyway with the card once you place it inside, so it's not a problem. So what does happen in fact during performance, that you show the card like this and you fold it, and you might notice there is a little edge. You'll see a little line, and this is a little edge where you are going to place the card into. And now what is great with this version is that the card stays really well secure in place. And we had some complaints of some magicians in the other version that when they placed the box in the pocket, when they removed it, it was flying flat and they had to remove it. And so like this, it's much more secure, which is very nice. So what is going to happen is that once you push this piece to the back, and when you let it go, it will fall like this. And it will stay hidden. It's actually the bottom of the box. It transforms into the bottom of the box. So, combining this with the switch, I'm going to explain the memory card fall at the end of the video. Combining this with the switch, it's invisible. So I'm going just to fold a card to show you what does happen in fact. So once you fold the card, it's important that it stays in this position, okay? With the borders doing this shape. So one border at the bottom and the other one at the side. Because when you remove the card from the box, I don't think any spectator will notice that there is a difference. But in order to be perfect, if you align the edges, it's even better, okay? So I am going to show you the switch right in like a full performance so you can see. So here is the gimmicked card, and the switch goes like this, and you have just switched the card, okay? So what I did is this. So once again, you can show the box. Here is the card. You do this. You clearly place it inside like this, and look at this. It's beautiful. It really looks like a real folded card inside. Because normally with other versions, this is what you see. And from this to this, it's a whole nother level, in my opinion. It's much more real. So, card left hand, box here. What you are going to do is, with your middle finger of your right hand, you are going to push the piece to the back, like this, okay? To the back. At the same time, your index and thumb of the right hand are going to grab for the secret piece right here. So what is going to happen is that you are going to release your middle finger, making the card fall to the front, and at the same time remove from the right hand. So from the side, it looks like this, okay? But from the front, it's really perfect. The angles are actually very, very good. So you are here, middle finger pushes, just like this, index and thumb grab the card. So you are going to release your middle and at the same time remove the card, showing that in fact it's the signed card. So this is how Vision Box works. You cannot remove the piece. You can shake the box as much as you want, it will not come off. You can really clearly show it like this. It's very important that you crease the piece very well, okay? If you don't crease it very well, there might be a little bit of cards seeing just a little bit in the base. If that happens, it's just a little matter of bending a little bit the piece like this. I'm just exaggerating so you can see. So that way the edges are even more covered, like this. Just a tiny little bend and it's perfect, okay? Like this. So, this is exactly Vision Box and its workings. Now I'm going to show you the handling that Dani Ortiz, my good friend from Spain, does when I sent him the box, and he also loves and uses a lot, even the first version, and now this one he was really happy with it. So basically the switch that he does, so you have the card, he does this, and this is a fast switch that Dani does a lot. So I'm going to explain how it works. So it's a little bit different. So we have the card, of course, in your left hand, sorry, like this. What he does is when he's going to grab for the box, he automatically pushes the card like this with the middle finger, okay? And then he grabs and he releases, and at the same time you turn the left hand. So it's here and here, okay? So it's very hard to explain in the slow motion because it's a very fast movement. But this here grabs the whole box and release and show. It's like this. And it gives the illusion that the card came from the box. Another handling possible that my good friend Artur uses to do is like he places the thumb into the box. To be honest with you, I really prefer the first one because I think it's more natural without tipping the box over, but it's only my personal opinion. And of course, you must suit each method to your own taste. So you push your thumb like this, and it's like basically a shuttle pass, okay? So like this, and you release at the same time that you tip over to the left hand. I'm going to show it again. So it's like this. So you show it, thumb here and here like this, okay? This is handling that Artur Santos does. So this is 3 different handlings that you can experience, and perhaps you'll find your own, but personally I really like the fact that you hold the box like this and do. It's my favorite, for sure. Now I'm going to explain you the Mercury card fold. I'm going to explain only for those who really don't know how to do it. I'm going to explain the easy version first and then the more difficult version. So the easy one, it goes something like this. For example, brand new deck. You ask someone to pick any card and sign it. Let's imagine that they signed the 2 of diamonds, okay? Then what you are going to do is that you are going to shuffle the card so it's completely mixed with the others, okay? So now what you are going to say is that you are going to try to find the card behind their back because it's more difficult because you are not looking at the cards. So then you are going to try to find their card at the back, and first attempt, no, okay, let me try another one. I think I'm going to actually find the card right now. No, it's not. I think I missed the trick. Okay, no problem. I will explain you what happened. In fact, I cannot find the card because it traveled into the box. So, watch here. Only one card folded, and it's in fact the signed 2 of diamonds. So this is a very easy way to accomplish the Mercury card fold if you don't want to spend many hours practicing the move. I'm going to show exactly how to accomplish this. So let me just reset my gimmick, of course. It's very fast, as you can see. So for this routine, someone takes any card, and it's very important that the card is actually signed. So now you are going to apparently shuffle the cards into the middle, but in fact you are going to keep the card on top of the deck. How you do this is very, very easy. If you look at the side of the deck, I'm going to grab the deck with my hand, with the thumb in the front and the other fingers at the back. When I start to shuffle the cards, you'll see that I'm retaining the top and signed card right here, and I'm going to shuffle the other cards to the front. So I'm going to turn the card around so you can see. So there it is. This is exactly what happens. And you do this very, very fast sometimes, and the audience will really believe that the card is shuffled. Now we know that it is not. So then what is going to happen? We know that the card is on top. For them, it's in the middle. You are going to say that you are going to try to find the card in a harder way without looking at the cards, but trying to feel for the signature because it has some thickness. You can say something like that. So then, when you are going to the back, the first thing that you do, here is the spectator card, and you are going to fold it like this and place it in position, okay? So after you do this, you say, oh, here is the card. You can act like this, a little bit surprised because it's not their card, and then you say, okay, once again, yes, no, and then you say, oh, I know why I cannot find your card. I cannot find it because it's not in the deck anymore. And then you stop and you slowly look at the box. Of course, that the signed card is here. So then you go like this, oh, I think I found it. And they are surprised because they have seen the box since the very beginning, the card since the very beginning. So then you do the switch, you go like this, and you show them that it's in fact the signed card. So this is the easy way to accomplish the Mercury card fold. Regarding the other way, for example, let's imagine that the signed card is on top. So the way you fold it is like this. It's a very fast movement, even though you don't really need to do it as fast as I just did. So I'm going to explain you. But basically, you are going to fold the card like this into the bottom, okay? So, and for that, what does happen is that instead of holding the deck of cards in this position, you are going to place it a little bit more to the top of your thumb. So you have a better grip, like this, more control over the cards. So now, your left hand is like this, in this position. And your hand is going to swivel the card like this into your thumb, and you continue, and then your fingers are going to do this, like so, and then you are going to place the card under the deck, and then you are going to press it, okay? Like this. Of course, this is a fast movement, so here is the card, and you say, oh, you can do something like, I'm going to try to find your card, and then without looking, you say, oh, it's like this, no, it's not, and then, no, it's not, and then you are going to, when you relax and look at the box, you can do the move. Don't think about the move, you need a lot of practice, and you always find in your presentation where to pause and where to do the Mercury. It's a matter of practicing a lot. So then, you are in this position, you relax, and then you do the secret move, just like this, and then you press, and then you palm it, and here is the piece that you are going to switch. So once again, so cards here, and this is what happens. Once again, here, here, then you fold it, press it, and there is the card. If you want, you can also do some markings with an X-Acto knife at the back, with the X-Acto knife and a ruler, very lightly, so then it makes the card much more easier for you to fold. So this is more the advanced handling of Mercury card fold. With Vision Box, you are not only limited to playing cards, you can do a bill switch, like having a bill there. So, for example, you borrow a bill from someone and you transform it like into a blank paper with the arrow pointing to the box, and then you place the paper, you have their bill here, and then you do the switch, and it's completely impossible. How does this bill as the signature of the spectator? How can it be the same bill? So it's a great routine. You can also try to do some like mentalism routines, confabulation routines. So that's why you also included a paper like this, so you can try your own routines. So there is a lot of things that you can do with Visionbox. You are not only limited to cards, even though this is, of course, in my opinion, the perfect ending for any ambitious card routine. I hope you enjoyed Visionbox 2.0. It really is, in my opinion, a great tool, and trust me, the fact that they can examine the box, even though, to be honest with you, no spectator will want to examine the box. I've done it 100 times and nobody asked even once to examine the box. But the fact that you know that they can examine makes you feel much more relaxed during your presentation. You don't need to be hiding the box in your pocket or being afraid that if they grab the box, because spectators feel these things. So thank you very much. I really hope you enjoyed, and I invite you to visit my secret group. The link is appearing right here. It's on Facebook, and there are a lot of ideas and about all of my products, and I hope you enjoy. I'm João Miranda, and see you next time.